Saw both the mid laners trying to angle on over, and now Canyon kind of in an awkward spot as Owner definitely considering continuing in on this one. Gonna put down a ward. Canyon gonna get charged on here once again. Owner continuing with the chase. The bottom laners are just distracted at the moment. They're not able to come on over and help. He has to flash the blast. Still goes down. Owner picks up first blood 1v1. That is not a very fun spot to back in. And he will have it denied. Will they continue on this? It's just Nami and Chao, but now the rotation coming in from the Zac as well. Keen on the run, on the burrow, has to flash away. Here comes Faker with his wall, and Keen is in so much trouble here. Will he even bother to throw out his ult? No, he will not. Down he goes, and Faker will pick up a kill.
T1 on fire in this early part of the game, and Owner and there's the 6 from Guma. That timing window was very small, very tough to pull off without Lehens having heal or zone level 6.
Maybe trying to make something happen top side. I mean, Zeus is pretty low as now Keen looking to take the 1v1, maybe even just try to pop the passive at this point. Gets so incredibly close, but it is not going to amount to much. Canyon still on the top side of the map, could look for this, but with passive available for Zeus, could be different.
This top side with the Aphelios, maybe grab some plate gold himself here if T1 do not respond. Guma's still in the mid lane.
I was about to say, you can just let it go, but Canyon says no.
Revenge.
I'm getting 6. Won't actually be able to secure the full buff. And walks up here, and they don't have a lot of time for this.
Oh, and the combo's used on a Paze, doesn't do any damage, and now the ult comes in. The Moonlight Vigil, and Paze will pick up the kill, but Canyon should be traded back. He is so far behind enemy lines, and Guma will be gifted a kill as well. So a trade of 80 carry kills.
Well, that could have gone way worse for Gen.G.
The stacking of these two dragons.
Oh, Zeus might be looking for a TP in, does come through.
Oh boy, immediately responded to by the side of Gen.G. Bubble has to be flashed by Toby, who's now looking to make the play, knocks up 2 of them, but Owner is going to stay alive, and now the turn comes on in. They're trying to take out the Aphelios, and that they will, but now we do have a front line here for the side of Toby, who is full health, and nobody on the side of T1 is really able to do any damage to him. Ult comes out from the side of Keen, and now the chase is on. They look to take out the Zac, as T1 did pick up this dragon, but Gen.G are able to take the fight.
Toby gets the Leandries, comes back in perfect time to stop T1. Oh, this is a scary call to make.
Let's see if T1 actually fights over this one. Owner trying to get on in, and is not actually going to commit to it. Keen certainly thinking about it. The front line, no Crescent Guard coming on in, and Owner is in a lot of trouble. This gets assassinated by the Rek'Sai, doing insane amounts of damage, and now Faker, here comes Toby, gonna force that flash out of Faker and get that summoner out. As now, maybe a trade onto the Lulu could be nice, but not gonna happen for Faker this time.
Good flash by Faker. I want to talk about his itemization a little bit, but we might have a little bit more action here as the Rift Herald is gonna charge. Going to be denied by this Weaver's Wall. Not quite, actually. Nice attempt, but it still goes through. But the Talia itemization here doesn't allow you any tank burn on the Rek'Sai, on the Sejuani, and this tank Azir that's going to come through.
The Lucianami comes from mid-game cryo, and being able to go into the mid lane, chunk out an opponent, but because Paze is already... Oh boy.
Very questionable TP here from the side of Chovy. Can he survive though? He does have an Emperor's Divine and a TP and Faker! He's tanking the turn, he goes down, executed, Chovy flashes, goes into the Zhonya's, but he eventually will go down. Finally they take him out, as now Keen on the run, has a Lulu for some help, and is Rek'Sai, and will survive.
Ultimately very greedy from the side of Gen.G, and I don't think they're going to get any chase kills here. T1,
especially with the Lucian being the other portion of the damage, which can be pretty bursty, not always sustained. And now Lehens just going to face check. Definitely another questionable move by one of the members of Gen.G. He's going to have to flash away, and now here comes T1, gets the flash out of Paze. He doesn't have a front line. He's left all alone. Lehens goes down. Paze falls as well. And T1 are looking for something. Keen and Chovy want to go 2v5. They're going to take out one. They get Guma here, as now a knockup going to come down on the Keen. And a chance here to take out Chovy, but no knockup just yet as he is on the run. Goes into his Zhonya's. Keen desperate to try to peel for him. Can they take him out? Yes, they can. They take him down, and T1 take a big fight.
And it's the same thing that happened with Lance when he got caught against Homa. He went in. The team isn't ready. He just walks up. And around the Baron, Gen.G try to...
Finals, and now taking a pretty significant lead. We do have FaZe, yes, he has his IE, but no LGR in sight. He's gonna need to build that full from the ground up. And he's going to need a good 5 minutes to do that. So T1 definitely have a lot of time. They are going to find this angle on a Faker, and amazing all comes in, but now accessing the backline. FaZe is going to go down, and the front line pulls through for the side of T1. They have the damage. Chovy can be as tanky as he's like, but he's not going to be able to chew through all of the members of T1. They get the pick onto the bottom lane of Gen.G.
The cross is so good onto FaZe there as he tries to flash and kite back. Chovy
is Azir, and he is trying to continue on this one. I mean, FaZe is just so tanky, and now the follow-up is coming in. We do have the Zhonya's, but Chovy instant timing on the shove coming through from Faker, and that is the end of Chovy as well.
Even though that started with Gen.G engaging on Faker.
But he also can't get away from the Zac, who's just accessing the backline for free over and over and over again. Gen.G can't go super deep because then they don't protect FaZe, and then they just don't have damage.
That's the point, especially if FaZe doesn't have flash. Like, what is he going to do if FaZe finds a knee?
And now from so far behind Gen.G, they're just going to start at the Baron. They say, well, T1 can do it, why can't we? Unfortunately, they are quite far behind, and T1 are right here. So it's just going to be an attempted turn here from the side of T1. Faker's all the way in the backline, but he does not die. Chovy goes golden, and FaZe is actually surviving. He's doing the damage, but the Baron goes to T1, and T1 will eventually win the fight. The wallets are getting real heavy at this point in the day, as now FaZe tries to turn it around, but he's alone. As Owner going in, they will be able to take him out. Guma does get the execute, and that should be enough. The TP is coming in, and T1 take a massive fight.
Huge win for them. FaZe gets the kill, gets a shutdown on the Xin Zhao, but that is all he's going to get in this one. Once again, doing a lot of damage to Faker, but it's not enough to get the kill. They're losing the fight on the right side as Canyon is alone. The Baron goes over, and with the 10,000 gold lead here now for T1, over 10,000.
That's the result of the TP is going to get taken, which means more turrets going over as Canyon.
Yeah, he's going to go in there. Okay, there's a blast cone. We are going to have Chemtech Soul over to the side of T1, and I mean, Zeus is already unkillable. He's already diving turrets. He's already diving into 5 people.
Look at him!
He is standing on a soldier and emoting in their face.
It's a big Zac. In 5.5 minutes, I think this game is going to be done. I don't know if they get to contest. I don't know if they get to fight the Elder.
Okay, well, Faker is going to be isolated here, and he should be going down. He doesn't have flash, and the damage should be able to come through at least to take out Faker. Definitely a bit of a whoopsie, but a very nice catch by Keen to take him off the wall.
That's another 750 gold to FaZe, and in theory, that's what you want as Gen.G. You're able to end the Rebel
their thing at this point, and just hope that FaZe does not 1v5. And with the amount of damage they have and the amount of money they have, it should be enough, as now they're just going to engage. They find the damage on the front line. Look at Keen. He was supposed to be tanky as he goes back in and will be denied any hope there. Down goes Keen. And T1 now have their eyes set on the top side of this map. Might even just go for a push here down the mid lane.
There's no front line. Might imagine that he thought that maybe that was a tunnel that went the other way. Not the case.
Guma trying to make a case that he is the AD carry to look out for as Zeus goes in. The Moonlight Vigil goes totally wide. Doesn't hit anything. As Zeus will take a bunch of damage, but that is mid inhibitor down for the side of T1 as they take Gen.G's inhibitor. You know, just like T1 was difficult to take down in game number 1, Gen.G are certainly trying their best to make a stance here, to make a stand, and not just go ahead and lose this one immediately. But Chovy is going to get caught, and so much for that, as immediately this fight should go the way of T1. They take out Chovy, who desperately tries to make a play. It is not going to happen, and now T1 should be able to take the Baron.
With that might be match.
Is fine.
Now, don't flip, just fight.
Yeah, don't flip this fight, because FaZe, with these items, I mean, he can win if they get in the Elder buff.
They're trying to take out Keen here, and now Gen.G going to try to make and force a flip. Can they force T1 to flip is really the question. T1 not necessarily in position. Here comes the Zac, though, looking for that backline. Flashes away, and now Chovy provides the front line. T1 are kind of broken up here. It's not a perfect fight. Are the wallets heavy enough is the question.
Elder!
It's definitely that, and it goes the way of Owner. It goes the way of T1, and that should be enough to execute execute Gen.G out of this game number 3.
Yeah, that should do it. Very close there on the 50-50 on the smite, but Pays was pushed back, and T1 will not have the rug pulled out from under them at the end of this one. Relatively tenacious game here for Gen.G, but since the mid-game, T1 had control, and they will go to match point. I said earlier it was 2021 the last time they won it. It was 2022 in the finals, but they were last defeated